Hey, good morning. It's Thursday morning. Here's a little jump start for your day. 1 Peter 2:16. It says, "Live as free people. Do not use your freedom as a cover up for evil. Live as God's slaves." Question: why do we have to be reminded that we're free? And our humanity, we tend to what? Go backwards. We tend to be lazy on tending to the things that God has called us to tend to. As a leader, as a believer, we have a responsibility to lead. That means that we create relationships that are loyal, that are morally convicted, right? Faithful, people trust, and people rely on us. We're consistent. So God is like, listen, don't neglect your duty here, your responsibility by engaging in affairs outside of our jurisdiction, outside of a place that we're not protected, right? Because in this freedom, if he has to remind us that we're free, then we're doing something that is distracting us from understanding where God already set us free. As one thing that the enemy does is that, as God wants to loosen us, the enemy wants to suffocate us. He distracts our senses and makes us feel good to where we forget that the place that where God had called us to be, in this place of freedom, right? We have everything that we need. What more can we possibly? But we get distracted. And because of those distractions, we internally suffocate, spiritually suffocate, right? Priscilla Schreier said something in her devotion this morning. She said, the enemy will always accentuate restriction. He manipulates God's direction, twisting it around to focus on what you can't have instead of what you can. If we take that same energy and that effort onto the things that we can have, we'll walk in that leadership, that role, that responsibility, that dominion, that authority, to where we can stop lying to ourselves. We can stop using excuses and stop deflecting and avoiding our responsibility, but we'll take ownership of our life and our inventory that God has given us. God bless you, and walk straight.